Necromancers are easy to deal with since they often lack powerful corpses to use. Conjurers, however, are more dangerous with the Daedra they summon.
I'm all gonna die. Just kidding.
Ah!
What do we have here?
The tests. Go right ahead.
Make sure you pass these out, Megara. I know you can.
Not really possible.
Alive, way up!
You want to blame, you'll regret so
Are you a priest?
Is someone there? Hello? Who's there? Your miserable life!
I'd be so mad if someone stole my books.
Rogue mages give the College of Winterhold a bad name.
No one's getting in our way.
Please, I won't tell anyone.
Come off her front. We'll be ready, Megara.
Go, boys! Attack!
Expected. Wait. Come on, let's do this.
Please, help me! Yes, yes. Did Archmage Aren send you? He sent you to rescue me, didn't he? What? The book? Oh. Oh, dear. I shouldn't have taken them, I know. It was stupid. I was stupid. It won't happen again. Help me get out of here, and I'll help you find them. Please. I don't have them anymore. She took them. The caller. She's the one who put me in here. Please, let me out of here.
Power-mad fools.
They threw me in here until they were ready to use me in one of their experiments. This wasn't supposed to happen. I thought they wanted my help, not to use me as a test subject. No, it's the levers in the center there. Just make sure you don't pull the wrong one. Please, hurry. I don't like being in here. Don't leave me here.
Before I became your housecarl, I never realized being a bodyguard could also be so fascinating.
And begin.
Here we go.
out of the arcade.
That hurt a bit.
So you're the one who barged into my home and laid waste to my projects. How nice to meet you. Names no longer matter. Now, do you have a reason for making such a... So you're just one of Oren's lackeys. You come here, kill my assistants, disrupt my work. You've annoyed me, so I don't think I'll be giving you anything. Oh, now we're all I'm afraid we're well. I'll allow you the opportunity to turn around, walk out that door, and never come back. I suggest you move quickly. Fine. Take them and be gone. Never return here, or else you'll face my full wrath.
You're born to fight? How can I get them all? You can gain knowledge and expose yourself to danger at the same time. What do you have for me today? Right.
We don't know that. We don't even know what it is. Where is Arin anyway?
In his quarters with that Thalmor on Kano. Something urgent, it sounded like.
All right, that's enough. Back to bed, please.
Need something? Well, well. And you seem to be in one piece. Thank you. I'll look these over and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir. And here. I suppose you've earned these.
Don't step on any of the lines. You know what happens if you do.
You look...
Right?
I'm really
sure you
not
do.
in the mood.
Oh dear.
Nothing like... Oof. Your back must be hurting.
good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope. Of course. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like... If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. You all right?
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Excellent news. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Aliad, Dwemer, Daedric, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object. It practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants.
I never realized being a bodyguard could also be so fascinating.
I'll be the one asking the questions. All you need to know is that the Psijic Order is a rogue organization, believing themselves to be above the law. They have clashed with the Old Mary Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen here. Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person. I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. I presume you refer to Onkano's distaste for the Sijic Order. The Tholmor see our order as a threat because we have power, and we will not allow them to control us. I assure you that we mean you no harm. As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. We believe that your efforts should be directed towards dealing with the aftermath, but we cannot predict what that will be. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours. He was once a student here at the college. Now he is something different. I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry.
Well,
were you
what
about
is the
to
meaning
say
of this?
something?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here she is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly, I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Sijic Order. Here after all these years, and then
Any
he just
idea where we
leaves.
might find him?
I hope we didn't offend him somehow. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed. Has Tofdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject. Projects are underway to discern the origin and nature of the college's recent find in Sarthal. Any and all theories are currently being considered. Those with ideas should please speak with Mirabelle. Now, if you'll excuse me.
No offense, but you're not
Think he'll be
looking so
easy to
good.
find?
Are you feeling ill?
Everything is splendid, thank you.
Ah, good.
It's bedtime. Now please let me sleep.
Lucky for you, that was just sitting there for the taking. Still no word from your family?
No, and I'm not expecting any.
Really? Must be so nice. I came all the way to Skyrim just to get away from my family's expectations.
You know what we should do?
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
Oh, well, that's awkward.
Well now,
Sorry to
there's a
have
name
brought
I
it up.
haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the Midden, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you? Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful. These things take time. We must be cautious. Don't you remember what I told you? About how not being able to control magic could destroy you? Who knows what we're going to find? It's clearly magical in nature, but like nothing I've ever seen before. We're involved in serious research here. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable. I'm calling it the Eye of Magnus for now. But this is exciting, isn't it? We're in the midst of groundbreaking research. Whatever this is, this discovery will make history one day. Safe travels to you.
Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose. Still, there's always room for improvement.
1 second.
Elder Scroll. You smell that?
perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter. I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek. You seek that which all who wield magic seek, knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume. You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others. The one who calls himself Ankano. He seeks information about the Eye, but what he will find shall be quite different. His path will cross yours in time, but first you must find that which you need. You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your Archmage.
Incoming!
Like it or not, this college is a direct influence on the public's impressions of magic and those that use it.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented. Really? And what might that be? I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it. And how do you know of this? Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this. I certainly do. Since you went so far as to seek out the Augur for advice, I thought you'd be more enthusiastic. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now. You think you're tough, huh?
I have work to do.
Hiya. You need to lighten your load. Off we go. So, how's it going?